Thank you very much, Program Director and President Sir Ramaphosa, and the Mlangeni family and fellow mourners. First of all, let me convey my sincere condolences to the Mlangeni family at the departure of indeed a person who was very outstanding. Very sad indeed, because only last month we were celebrating his birthday and wishing him many more years. Genuinely wishing him many more years. But my sincere condolences. But I must also say thank you very much, President, for doing this. We're taking this very important decision to declare this a special official funeral. Because indeed, I think our leader, Comrade Andrew Mlangeni, is that kind of person who deserved exactly this kind of funeral. Since he passed away, even now as at this memorial service, many people have spoken very correctly in tribute to him about his contribution to his struggle, about his value system, about his character. Indeed, as I'm saying, even now during the course of this memorial service, these correct tributes have been paid. I'm saying that a program director because it won't be necessary for me to repeat all of that. But I must say that because of who he was, this kind of person that all of us describing, this kind of leader we're describing, this very moral person that even Andrew Mlangeni has just spoken about. He was very concerned about his movement, the ANC, movement that he and others built over many decades, and very concerned about what is happening in our country with regard to the revolution for which he sacrificed his life. And indeed, he had very good cause to be concerned, because I'm sure all of us will recall one of the important messages that came out of the 54th National Conference of the ANC, where it said, for instance, that there's a loss of confidence in the ANC because of social distance, of corruption, nepotism, arrogance, elitism, factionalism, manipulating organizational principles, abusing state power, putting self-interest above the people. And it said even the strongest ANC supporters agree that the sins of incumbency are deeply entrenched. I'm saying indeed, as the ANC itself observed, it was natural that our leader, Comrade Mlangeni, would be concerned about the ANC. We normally say, quite correctly, as we must say today, when people like him depart, that their spirit lives on, that would emulate their legacy, that they should rest in peace. I think because we are talking here, laying to rest this particular person, this particular distinguished patriot, this distinguished revolutionary, Andrew Mlangeni, I think we must say those words with meaning, with conviction, that indeed he should rest in peace, that we should emulate his example, that his spirit would live on. And I think for us to say those things with feeling, with meaning, with seriousness, it must be because we then say to ourselves, we are saying those things because we are committing ourselves to the renewal of the ANC, the renewal of this ANC which he built, the renewal of this ANC about which he was concerned. Therefore, that as we say rest in peace, we say rest in peace because we will attend to this challenge. Because indeed, I think that it will not be possible to deal with all of these various challenges that our country faces, including matters of ethical leadership, such as which Mbeki has just spoken about, unless we renew the ANC, indeed as was called for by that 54th National Conference. And I think if we do that and really seriously attend to this, this would be a very, very good farewell and a very good memory, a very good monument to such an outstanding person, such an outstanding revolutionary, such an outstanding leader as Andrew Mlangeni was. So calls have been made, for instance, that they should be constituted, the ANC should constitute a consultative conference specifically to look at this matter of its renewal. We need that renewal of the ANC so that the ANC can then discharge its responsibility towards the people, discharge its responsibility towards the nation and the continent, and allow the old man Andrew Mlangeni to rest in peace. Communicate to him that indeed we honor his legacy, and communicate to him the message that the spirit lives on. It should live on because the ANC which he built would be the kind of ANC that he said we need. That would help us to overcome the challenges that our country faces. But sincere condolences to the Mlangeni family, and thank you very much to everybody for attending and for the tributes that have been paid. But Robert Gakhoto, our leader, our comrade, Mutoko. Thank you very much.